Do you want to take your Minecraft adventures to the next level? Potions are incredibly powerful tools that can make you faster, stronger, and nearly unstoppable. Whether you're looking to breeze through battles, survive the nether, or outsmart mobs, mastering potion brewing can completely change the game. In this ultimate potions guide, I'll show you everything from crafting your first potion to creating the most powerful brews in Minecraft. Ready to become the alchemist of your world? Let's dive in. Okay, so let's get started. Funny enough, this is actually the third time I'm recording this video, because last time I had the washing machine running in the background and all you could hear was the rumbling of the washing machine. But anyway, let's go again. In order to brew some potions, you will first of all need a brewing stand. In order to get a brewing stand, you will need blaze rods. Blaze rods can be found in nether fortresses by killing the blaze mob. Next up, you will also need either 3 cobblestone or 3 cobbled deep slate or 3 blackstone. So grab all of these materials, head to your crafting table, place the blaze rod in the middle right here, and underneath it either place 3 cobblestone, or 3 blackstone, or 3 cobbled deep slate. You can use either one, it doesn't matter, all of these will create a brewing stand. The next thing you will need is blaze powder. In order to get blaze powder, you will again need some blaze rods. So pick up a blaze rod, put it into the crafting menu, and that will give you 2 blaze powder. Next up, you will also need water bottles, or rather glass bottles that you turn into water bottles. In order to craft glass bottles, you will need 3 pieces of glass. Head over to your crafting table, place them in a crafting grid like so, and that will create 3 glass bottles. And in order to fill the glass bottles with water, we of course need a water source. Okay, so now that you've gathered all of these materials, it's time to set up our brewing station. Start by placing down your brewing stand anywhere in your base. Next up, you want to right click the brewing stand and that will open up the brewing menu. Right here you will see a couple of different slots. The slot to the left is for the blaze powder. Blaze powder acts as the fuel source for the brewing stand. So if we place blaze powder in here, you can see that this little bar fills up and our brewing stand is now activated. Next up are these slots, and these are for the water bottles. In order to fill a glass bottle with water, as mentioned before, you will need a water source. Right click a water source with an empty bottle to fill it up. Next, you want to place your water bottles inside the brewing stand. Also important, make sure that you always have enough fuel for your brewing stand. If you don't like the look of a random water source in your base, you can also create a cauldron. In order to craft a cauldron, you will need 7 iron ingots. So grab the iron ingots, head to your crafting table, place them in a crafting grid like so, and that will create a cauldron. Head over to your crafting station and place down the cauldron. A cauldron can be used to fill up water bottles, but first we need to fill up the cauldron. There are 2 ways to fill up the cauldron. The first one is to simply grab a water bucket, right click the cauldron, and that will fill it up. Now you can simply right click the cauldron with your glass water bottles to fill them up. However, this will consume the water inside of the cauldron. As you can see, the other method of filling a cauldron is by simply emptying your filled up water bottles inside of it. As you can see, gradually this will fill up the cauldron. Okay, now that that's done and you've placed your water bottles inside of the brewing stand, you're almost ready to go. However, there's one more very important ingredient that is used for pretty much all the potions in the game. And that is nether wart. In order to get nether wart, you will have to also venture to the nether. Nether wart as well as blaze rods are found within a nether fortress. I will leave an annotation on the screen right now to a video that I've made where I show you exactly how to properly locate, traverse, as well as loot a nether fortress. So if you want to, you can check it out right after this video. I will also leave a link to it in the description below. While in the nether, also be sure to pick up a piece of soul sand, as soul sand is the only block on which you can actually place nether wart. Since you will need a bunch of nether wart for all of your brewing, you want to build your own little nether wart farm at home. And to do that, as mentioned before, you will need a block of soul sand. Okay, now we're almost ready to start brewing potions. There are a bunch of different potions in the game and we will go over all of them as well as their use cases. But each potion of course needs different ingredients, so let's have a look at the ingredients. There are 3 different types of ingredients. There are primary ingredients, secondary ingredients, and modification ingredients. Brewing potions is a process with usually 3 steps involved. First, you want to create your base potion. In order to create your base potion, you want to add nether wart to a water bottle, which will turn it into an awkward potion. There's only a single potion in the game, which is the potion of weakness, which does not require a nether wart. In this case, you want to just place your fermented spider eye in your brewing station and this will transform your water bottles into a potion of weakness. However, for now, we don't need this. We'll talk about it later on. So let's start with the nether wart. So once you've created your awkward potion, it's time to add your secondary ingredient. These are all the secondary ingredients in the game, which means adding any of these items to an awkward potion will create a specific potion. Once you've created your specific potion, it's time to add your modification ingredient. There are essentially 4 modification ingredients in the game. First of all, there's redstone dust, which extends the duration of a potion. Then there is gunpowder, which turns a potion into a splash potion. And then there's glowstone dust, which will enhance or upgrade your potion. A splash potion can be further modified by using dragon's breath, which you can gather during the Ender Dragon fight, and Dragon's Breath will turn your splash potion into a lingering potion. Before we go over all the different potions as well as their use cases and the ingredients and how to get them, etc., let's start by showing you the basic brewing process. For this example, we'll be brewing a swiftness potion. In order to start the brewing process, first of all, we need to fill up our glass bottles with water. So right-click your water source with your empty bottle to create water bottles. Now, place all of the water bottles inside of your brewing stand. First of all, we need to add our primary ingredient, which in this case will be nether wart. Nether wart is pretty much the primary ingredient for most of the useful potions in the game. So let's start by placing this into this top slot right here, and as you can see, we will now start to brew. Now we just need to wait for this arrow to fill up all the way, and this will turn our water bottles into awkward potions. As you can see, our water bottles have turned into awkward potions. Awkward potions are our base potions. Next up, we need to add our secondary ingredient. In order to brew a swiftness potion, we will have to add sugar. Pay attention to the little fuel bar. Every brewing step will cost us a little bit of fuel, so always make sure you have enough blaze powder on hand. As you can see, once this bar is filled up, our awkward potions have turned into potions of swiftness, which will increase our movement speed. Now, let's add the third and final ingredient, which is our modification ingredient. Since there are 3 ways to modify a potion, let's take out 2 potions for now and start by extending the duration of this potion of swiftness. In order to do this, we want to add some redstone dust. Adding redstone dust to our potions of swiftness will increase the duration from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. As indicated by the tooltip, the duration has now increased to 8 minutes. Let's take this potion out for now, add another base potion of swiftness in here, and now we want to create a splash potion. In order to do that, we want to add the modification ingredient, which is gunpowder. As you can see, our potion has turned into a splash potion of swiftness. And let's add the glowstone dust, which will enhance the power of our potion. As you can see, the potion of swiftness will give us now the effect speed 2, which will essentially speed up our movement speed to 40% instead of the regular 20%. Lastly, there's one more type of potion that we can brew, which is a lingering potion. A lingering potion is a further modification of the splash potion. So once you've created your splash potion, you can add the dragon's breath, and after waiting for the arrow to fill all the way, you can see that our splash potion has turned into a lingering potion. So now that we've created all of the different types of potion, let's have a look at them. First of all is the regular potion. A regular potion can be drunk by just holding right click. As you can see, we've now applied the speed effect to our character. In order to get rid of the effect now, we can drink a milk bucket, and the effect has been removed. Then we have the splash potion. The splash potion is a throwable potion, which means you can simply throw it on the ground or throw it against an object, and anybody that is near the little splash that comes out of it will have the effect applied. So if we come over here and we throw this potion right here, as you can see, we now have the speed effect applied to us. And lastly, we have the lingering potion. The lingering potion is the modified splash potion, and what that will do is once we throw the potion, the effect of the potion will linger on the ground. So any entity or player that walks through the lingering particles on the ground will have the potion effect applied. So if we now throw this potion on the ground somewhere, you can see that these particles linger on the ground, and if we walk inside of them, we now have the speed effect applied to us. Lastly, I want to talk about how to get rid of a potion effect. As you can see, I've quickly applied the speed effect. If we now right-click any cow with an empty bucket, we get a milk bucket. If we then hold right-click to drink the milk bucket, as you can see, this will remove any potion effect. So now that we've gone over the basic process of brewing a potion, let's talk about all the different potions in the game. So let's start with the first category, which are positive potion effects. In order to craft any of these potions on screen right here, you want to add these secondary ingredients to an awkward potion. And also, all of these potions here can further be modified to either a splash potion or a lingering potion. But let's start with the potion of healing. The potion of healing can be brewed by using a glistering melon slice. In order to craft a glistering melon slice, head over to your crafting table, place a melon slice inside of it and surround it with golden nuggets. The potion of healing will instantly heal you by 2 hearts. However, you can increase this effect by adding glowstone to create a potion of instant health 2, which will heal you for 4 hearts. Next up, we have the potion of fire resistance. This potion is especially useful for traversing the nether. In order to craft a potion of fire resistance, you want to add magma cream to the awkward potion. Magma cream can either be crafted by combining blaze powder with a slime ball, or it can be gathered by killing the red slimes in the nether. A potion of fire resistance can be further enhanced by using redstone to increase its duration from 3 to 8 minutes. Then we have the potion of regeneration. The potion of regeneration will increase the speed at which you regenerate hearts. This potion is brewed by adding a gas tier to an awkward potion and can be further modified by either increasing the duration with redstone dust or increasing the regeneration power by adding glowstone dust. Next up, we have the potion of strength. A potion of strength, as you can see, when applied, will increase your attack damage. This potion is brewed by adding blaze powder to an awkward potion and can be further modified by using redstone dust to increase its duration or to make it stronger by adding glowstone dust. As shown by the example before, we have the potion of swiftness, which increases your movement speed, which can be brewed by using sugar. A potion of swiftness can have its duration increased by using redstone dust, or its power increased by using glowstone dust, which will give you even more movement speed. Then we have the potion of night vision, which will allow you to see in the dark, which means dark caves, or underwater, or at night. In order to brew this potion, you will need a golden carrot. And in order to craft a golden carrot, simply head over to your crafting bench and surround a carrot with golden nuggets. A potion of night vision can be further enhanced by using redstone dust to extend its duration. Next up, we have the potion of water breathing. A potion of water breathing, as the name suggests, allows you to breathe underwater. This potion can be brewed by using a pufferfish and adding it to an awkward potion. In order to get a pufferfish, you will have to either get it by fishing or by killing pufferfish in the ocean. Its effect can be further enhanced by using redstone dust to increase its duration. Next up, we have the potion of leaping, which will give us a jump boost. In order to brew a potion of leaping, you will need a rabbit's foot, which can be gathered by killing rabbits. Its potion effect can be further increased by using redstone dust to increase its duration, or by using glowstone dust to increase the jump height. By using the upgraded potion of leaping, you're able to jump 2¼ blocks high. And lastly, we have the potion of slow falling. A potion of slow falling will allow you to fall from any height without taking fall damage, or rather you will slowly float down to the ground. In order to brew this potion, you will need a phantom membrane, which you can get by killing phantoms. The potion of slow falling can be further enhanced by using redstone dust to extend its duration from 1 minute and 30 seconds to 4 minutes. Now let's look at the negative potion effects. For these potions, we have the potion of poison, which can be brewed by adding a spider eye to an awkward potion, and a potion of poison will apply poison damage, which will do damage over time. But the potion of poison can be further enhanced by using redstone dust to increase the duration, or by using glowstone dust to make it more powerful. As mentioned in the beginning, we have the potion of weakness. The potion of weakness does not require an awkward potion. Instead, you just want to add the fermented spider eye to a water bottle. In order to craft a fermented spider eye, you need a spider eye, some sugar, as well as a brown mushroom. And this will create a fermented spider eye. The potion of weakness can be further enhanced by using redstone to extend its duration. A potion of weakness is especially useful for villager trading, but I'll give you an example a little bit later on. For the next category, we have the mixed potions. The mixed potions are the potions of the Turtle Master. This potion will apply 2 effects. First of all, you will have the slowness effect applied, which will decrease your movement speed, but you'll also have your resistance improved at the same time. In order to brew the potion, you will need a turtle shell. In order to craft a turtle shell, head over to your crafting table, grab some turtle scoots, which you can get from the turtles, place them in a crafting grid like so, and this will create a turtle shell. The effect of the potion can be increased by either using redstone dust to increase the duration, or by using glowstone to reduce the movement speed even further, but also enhance your resistance. Now I want to talk about some particular potions that will need specific potions to be further modified with a spider eye, or rather a fermented spider eye. First of all, we have the potion of invisibility, which will turn your character completely invisible. In order to brew this potion, you will need a potion of night vision, and you will want to add a fermented spider eye. The potion's effect can be further enhanced by using redstone dust to increase the duration from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. Next up we have the potion of harming, which is basically the opposite of a healing potion and will do instant damage. In order to brew this potion, you want to either modify a potion of healing or a potion of poison with a fermented spider eye. You can further enhance the potion by using glowstone dust to make it deal even more damage. And lastly, we have a potion of slowness, which will apply a slowness effect and will decrease the movement speed. This potion is brewed by using either a potion of swiftness or a potion of leaping and adding the fermented spider eye to it. You can further enhance the potion by either using redstone dust to increase its duration or by using glowstone dust to further decrease the movement speed. Next, let's talk about some potions that have just been added to the game recently. These potions cannot be enhanced with redstone or glowstone, however they can all be modified to splash or lingering potions. Starting off with the potion of weaving. A potion of weaving will allow you to move faster through cobwebs and will also spawn cobwebs underneath you upon death. In order to brew this potion, you want to add a cobweb to an awkward potion. Next up we have the potion of oozing. A potion of oozing will apply the oozing effect, which means that upon death you will spawn 2 medium-sized slimes. In order to brew this potion, you want to add a slime block to an awkward potion. Next up we have the potion of infestation. A potion of infestation is brewed by adding a stone block to an awkward potion, and this will apply the infested effect. Whenever the affected entity or player takes damage, there's a 10% chance that the silverfish mob will spawn. And lastly, we have the potion of wind charging. This potion is brewed by using a breeze rod and adding it to an awkward potion. What this does is that upon death, you will release a wind charge around you, which will knock back any entities. And now I want to make you aware of 2 other potions. First of all, the mundane potion and the thick potion. Both of these potions are similar to the awkward potion as they do not have an effect. If you add any of these ingredients to a water bottle, which means you skip the step of brewing an awkward potion, you will instead create a mundane potion. A mundane potion cannot be further modified or transformed into any other potion, which means you've basically wasted one of these materials. So pay attention and make sure to always brew an awkward potion first. Then there's also the thick potion. It's the same thing as the mundane potion. If you just add glowstone dust to a water bottle, this will create a thick potion, which again also has no effect. Let's showcase a couple of these potions effects, starting off with the fire resistance. If we hop into survival, and if we would jump into lava now, obviously we would take fire damage. However, if we drink a fire resistance potion, you can see that all of a sudden we don't take any fire damage anymore and we're completely safe. Next up, let's talk about the potion of healing. As you can see, we've lost a couple of hearts, and if I drink the potion of healing, we will immediately regenerate 2 hearts. In this case, we can also talk about the potion of regeneration, which when drunk, will allow us to regenerate some hearts. Let's have a look at the potion of weaving. If we drink the potion of weaving, we can move through the cobwebs much faster than without it. If we would quickly drink a water bucket and remove the effect, and try to move through the cobwebs, now you can see how slow it is. Next, let's have a look at the potion of infestation, for example. The potion of infestation will have a 10% chance of spawning silverfish if we take damage. So let's apply the effect to us, hop into the berry bush, go into F5, and as you can see, we're spawning silverfish. However, be careful as they will attack you. Now let's have a look at the water breathing potion. If we jump into water right now, you can see that our breath meter slowly ticks down. However, if we drink the water potion, we're now able to breathe underwater. Next up, let's look at the potion of leaping. Oh god, hold on. Let's take care of the silverfish really quick. There we go. This is the enhanced potion of leaping, which will apply the jump boost 2 to us. As you can see, we have a 2-block high barrier right here. And if we want to jump across, we obviously can't, since we're only able to jump about 1 block high. However, if we drink the potion of leaping and we get the jump boost 2 applied to us, we can now easily jump up here. And the last potion I want to showcase is the potion of slow falling. If we drink the potion of slow falling, we will now, first of all, not take any fall damage, and second of all, we will float down from any height. As you can see, we slowly float down. And as promised, lastly, I want to talk about one of the arguably most useful potions in the game, which is the Splash Potion of Weakness, to be specific. As you can see, we have a librarian villager trapped inside here. As you know, you're able to trade with villagers. However, there's a mechanic in the game in order to lower their prices, which is to cure them from a zombified villager back into a regular villager. So first of all, let's lock in this guy's trades by buying 1 item off of him. So as you can see, for 9 emeralds, we could get a bookshelf. So let's buy 1 bookshelf off of him. Now his trades are locked. Good. So in order to turn this guy from a zombified villager into a regular villager, we will first need to turn him into a zombie villager. The easiest way to do this is by just having a zombie attack the villager. Actually, this is the only way to do it. So what we want to do is we want to spawn a zombie inside here, and the zombie will start to attack the villager, which will turn him into a zombie villager. However, one other important thing is that your difficulty needs to be hard, otherwise this will not work. So let's spawn the zombie inside here, close up, use our free chem, and as you can see, the zombie starts to hit the villager, and our villager has turned into a zombie villager. Next up, let's actually take out the zombie. Oh, there we go. Good. So, in order for this guy to lower his prices, we need to turn him back into a regular villager. In order to do that, we first need to splash him with a potion of weakness. And then we also need a golden apple. First of all, let's throw this splash potion of weakness at the villager. And next, we want to use our golden apple and right-click the villager. As you can see, there's this little like thunder sound, the guy starts to shake, and there are some particles coming off of him. Now we started the curing process. Next, we just need to wait a couple of minutes for this guy to turn back into a normal villager.
There we go, 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 there we go.
As you can see, after waiting a couple of minutes, the villager has turned back to normal. And now if we want to trade him, as thanks for curing him, his prices are now reduced. 1 bookshelf instead of 9 emeralds only costs 3 emeralds now. Alright, and that's about it. Now you know everything about brewing in Minecraft. If you learned something, please consider subscribing to the channel as well as liking the video. I would highly appreciate it. And with that said, see you next time. Bye!